Hello and welcome. We're in week 4 now of reclaiming your self-authority, how to stay grounded in relationships without losing yourself. As you know, we're in week 4, so this is a 4-week course and this is the final video. I hope you've been enjoying the videos and the workbooks. This week focuses on integration and embodiment, how self-authority is lived in contact, not in isolation. So let's talk about living from self-authority. What I hope for is that you practice self-authority under relational pressure without escalation or withdrawal. That's the idea. So when does clarity meet contact? By now you might be feeling something steady inside you, forming inside you. Not certainty, not answers, but a clear relationship with yourself. This final week is about what happens when that clarity meets real life. Other people's reactions, misunderstandings, disappointment, or disagreement. Self-authority does not live in isolation. That's one thing we have to establish here. It lives in contact. What is the real test of self-authority? It's easy to feel grounded when you're alone. The real test comes when someone disagrees, someone misunderstands you, someone reacts emotionally, someone wants reassurance you're not ready to give. This is often where people slip back into explaining, defending, softening, and withdrawing. Not because they failed, but because relational pressure is real. So let's talk about authority versus escalation. Here's an important distinction. Self-authority is not escalation. It's not raising your voice. It's not proving your point. It's not demanding agreement. Authority is quieter than that. What does authority sound like? Well, I need time. That's not how I see it. I'm not ready to explain this. That's the quiet authority. Sometimes it sounds like silence. Sometimes it sounds like a pause. So, how do you stay present without self-abandonment? One of the hardest skills is staying present without managing someone else's reaction. You may you may feel an urge to fix their discomfort, reassure them, smooth things over, or make yourself smaller. Notice that urge. That's when self-authority is being tested. What does presence mean? Staying in your body, staying connected to your meaning, staying relational without surrendering authorship. How can you choose engagement intentionally? Self-authority includes choice. You get to choose when to engage, when to explain, when to disengage, when to revisit later. You're not required to respond immediately. You're not required to resolve everything now. Pausing is not avoidance, it's self-leadership. Here's something essential. You don't need to be understood to remain grounded. You do not need agreement to stay connected to yourself. And you don't need to convince to be in your authority. Self-authority is internal continuity under pressure. So what does integration look like? Integration doesn't mean you'll never explain again. It means you'll notice why you're explaining. It doesn't mean relationships become easy. It means you stay intact while navigating them. Self-authority is not a destination. It's a practice, one you return to again and again. As you move forward beyond the course, beyond the year, and the rest of your life, as you move forward, hold this question. What helps me stay with myself when relationship pressure rises? That question becomes your compass. So we're at the close of week 4. If you've enjoyed this course, and I hope you have, I hope it really resonated with you. There are other options. You're already part of the school community where I have workshops, and I'll be other things in the future. There's also the option to, if you would like a deeper study, I have private coaching or group coaching coming up. Whatever you're interested in, just contact me and we can discuss it. So thank you very much for participating, and I will see you soon, I hope.